Hi guys and girls, I'm out here at the beach really early and it's beautiful, by the way. Let me swing you around so you can see. A tad chilly, I'll be honest with you, my feet are a bit chilled, bare feet on Mother Earth, but yeah, so bear with me. But I guess I want to talk to you today about the power of thought. The power of how you think about experiences, particularly challenges in your life. And you know, challenges and issues and things that come up for you, problems, whatever you want to name them, right? That kind of either derail or your life in some way, or you know, they might create all sorts of feelings within self, anxiety, stress. Oh, don't mind me, it's a bit cold, my eyes are streaming. Whatever it is for you, yeah, sadness, hurt, whatever it is, you know, it could be relationship breakup. It can be anything that's challenging you in any aspect of your life, whether it's your health, your well-being, your career, your finances, relationships with others, yeah. Within that, and this is something that I've learned quite a lot over time, is that when you change your perspective on those things, it's never something that's meant to hurt you, it's something that's meant to help you grow. And when these things come up, and it's about looking within that for that pearl of wisdom about a part of self that needs growth, yeah, that needs to expand, that needs to change. And it's always a lesson in there for you, because we always co-create our life experiences, whether you want to shift blame onto other people or circumstances and go, oh wait, well, it wasn't my fault. It's never about blame or fault, but within that there'll always be something about you that you need to learn about self, whether it's a choice you made, whether it's something you did or didn't do, whether it's something that's been a bugbear for you for quite some time, and there might be some aspect of it that you're not facing the truth about. We're always responsible, yeah? You know, I want to share a story with you about perspective. And I came across someone's path this week who was mid-20s, young girl, and she was admiring my leggings that I was wearing, and then she immediately followed it up with, oh, I won't be able to get into those kind of things anymore because I put 30 kilos on in the last 6 months. And you know, me being a transformational coach, hey, I've done that journey in terms of weight loss. And immediately the way in which she structured that question and how that response was, because she said, oh yeah, I've tried, but it's impossible for me to lose this 30 kilos. And within me, my mind's ticking over instantly. And I did come back with a few transformational coaching perspectives on that with her, but whether that sunk in or not is another story. But it was not so, there's no judgment in it, right? It's just a fact, right? She put 30 kilos on. There's a reason for that. Often, you know, we look at that and it's either underlying that is definitely emotional, right? And it's what you're saying to yourself. It's the way there may be a trigger for that weight gain. You know, it could have been a relationship breakdown. You just don't know what people's circumstances are. And, you know, the fact that it could just be that you've started eating in a different way to what you normally would. You stopped exercising and suddenly your blood sugars are all out of balance, and the only thing you're going to do from that point on is crave sugar, right? So you're in a cycle. I'm just trouncing through rocks right now. It could be a little bit all over the place here. And but what is most telling about that statement is it is now impossible for me to ever get back into that kind of clothing. Now that is a mental barrier that she set up for herself, right? The minute you tell yourself that it's impossible to do something, it is, right? Because you just literally put that mental block in your mind. But it's more than that. You're actually just giving yourself a big BS, I'll say bullshit excuse, right? Because there's a payoff, right? There's a payoff in that kind of talk, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about this particular situation or anything else that's holding you back or stuck in life. It's a BS excuse. And the reason I say that is that you're quitting, right? You're allowing yourself to quit because you want to stay comfortable where you are. You want to go down and you want to eat whatever's going to put those 30 kilos on. You want to continue doing it. You don't want to make an effort. You don't want to change, because in your mind you're telling yourself it's too hard, when in fact you can do it in any moment. Anyone can lose weight. Anyone can get fit. It's what you're choosing to say to you in terms of the power of your words in any moment to either inspire and motivate yourself and drive you to change, or to derail any kind of effort in terms of holding yourself stuck, because wherever you hold yourself stuck in life is a conscious choice in doing that, right? It either means that you don't have to get out of your own way to get fit and healthy, or to get into a relationship, or particularly if you're stuck to someone else's energy and you're still pining over someone. You know, we can do a whole lot of stuff, and I know that's a different example. I've got light behind me, which is kind of cool. Of holding yourself back from life. There's always a payoff, right? Often it's because you can't be bothered to make the effort, or you just feel that it's too hard to change. You get complacent in life. But then the other flip side of that coin is that you walk around dissatisfied with life, not really happy about your body or your shape or your fitness, or sometimes what happens after that, which is quite significant, is you'll get an illness, yeah? Sometimes those illnesses will pop up and can be stress related too, yeah, just keep that in mind. Bringing my own journey back into that spotlight. But yeah, there's always a payoff. So, you know, in those instances where something's challenging you in life, apart from learning the lesson within it, because it's always going to lead to growth, right? In those instances where you're saying things to yourself that are self-defeatist, that are not going to help you in a positive way whatsoever, you've got to ask yourself, what is the payoff in here for me? Because there will always be one, right? And it's it can be quite an eye-opening exercise to look at yourself in that way, and it can be a little bit jarring and jolting to go, hey, what is it in my life that's I'm getting a payoff from this? You know, if I come back to that example of holding on to other people's energy, pining over an ex, never putting yourself out there. Nobody compares to whoever you went out with last. You're not in a relationship with them for a very good reason. They're not your person, right? They weren't healthy for you, or it just didn't work out. When you hold yourself stuck to somebody else's energy and not moving forward, there's a payoff in that, right? There's a payoff. It means you hold yourself back from life. You don't have to put yourself out there again. You don't have to get your heart hurt again. All sorts of reasons, right? All sorts of reasons. There's always going to be another person out there for you. Probably better. Probably a whole lot better and more suited to you. I guess I kind of want to bust a few myths this morning. I'm still walking through rocks, by the way. I don't know what's happened to the beach this morning. Yeah, it's about exploring those areas of your life where you do want to make a change that frustrates you, but you've also got to be mindful in those moments of when you're exploring those things, is to ask yourself the real underlying truth and facts of the matter as to why they're an issue in your life, right? There's always growth in there. There's always learning in there. But it's about pushing through those self-imposed things that you're saying to yourself that are negative, that are defeatist, that are not helping you in any way. Yeah. And why do I say that? God, don't you want to live a joyful, happy life? Don't you want to be at the top of your game? Don't you want to be in peak physical fitness and love your body? Don't you want to have amazing love relationships or friendships with the people that are most important to you? Don't you want to find your life purpose, live an amazing life? Yeah? All of that comes down to this. Your mindset, your heart, what you truly want, getting clear about that, and just giving it a go. All right, my darlings, I'm going to continue on this beautiful, amazing walk. I just had a lot of rocks out here this morning. All right, bye.